Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the internet, and tonight that video game is going to be Fate Grand Order. Alright, I just got up from a nap a little bit ago. My neck's a little out of sorts, but we here, we ballin'. How's it going, Drew and Patat? Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hope your Saturday is treating you well. The weekend is going good. Heard that crack too. Didn't even really crack that much, but I got a little bit of the kinks out of it. So that's all that really matters. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing on with Traum, the FGO interlude, trying to see how much further through it we can get before we eventually move on to the next Lost Belt. Excited for the con next Saturday. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I guess I can go ahead and actually, speaking of cons, I can go ahead and mention that I mentioned that I was interviewing to get that new job. Yeah, I didn't get it. So, well, it be what it be. Got dragged around by 3 interviews, and then yeah, they were like, nah, we ain't feeling it. We ain't feeling you. So it's like, thanks guys. So that was a little bit of a gut punch, because it would have been really nice to be able to, get that job. Like I said, I would have been making almost 40% more for practically doing the same job that I'm doing right now. But it's just one of those things, I suppose. Better luck next time. Hopefully there might be another opportunity come September, but the reason I was saying mention that is because on the bright side, that at least means that I'm for sure going to Offkai then, because I was a bit nervous if I did get the job, if they were going to be huge douches about it and just be like, yeah, you can't take time off so close to your hiring date. So no, we're not allowing this. Ultimately, what I assume probably would have happened is I would have been like, hey, I've had these plans for, a while before even applying with you guys. So it's like, come on. So best case scenario, I would have expected maybe they'd be like, that's fine, but you just can't use like PTO, in which case, again, I would have been able to cover up with that by like cashing out my PTO that I would have used to go to Offkai. But now I'm just going to use that PTO to go to Offkai. So, oh well, it be what it be. But yeah, so again, trying not to dwell too hard on it and just be like, hey, yeah, you know what? Going to Offkai, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an adventure. My roommate and I are going to be driving there. It's going to take like 11 hours. But hey, I've driven long road trips before, so I'm not. It's not gonna be something that I haven't done before, and yeah, it should be exciting. It should be in a fun adventure. But yeah, so that's that. And then one other thing I can mention here is that I did get a new figure today. I was actually wondering when this one was going to show up, because I literally was just thinking about it like maybe a month or so ago or something like that, where I was like, I pre-ordered that shit a long time ago. Like, when is that ever supposed to like show up? Try me with a whole day drive to New York. Yeah, I don't know about that. No thanks. Don't need that in my life. I mean, 11 hours could basically be considered like, I mean, it's half the day practically, so, and then so that would be like almost the entire waking hours of the day for most people. But anyway, like I was saying, this figure I had pre-ordered way back when, and I was a little bit nervous about it because this particular figure was like from a website. It wasn't from like one of the big sites like AmiAmi or what's that one other one? I think it's like it's called like Tom or something, Otaku Market or something like that. I usually get it through AmiAmi, so it wasn't a site like that. And I was having to use like one of those services that like gets the item sent to them and then they send it to you, because it was like, you know, they're not actually like supposed to be shipping outside of Japan or some shit like that. So yeah, it was a little wonky. I'd never used a service like this before, but hey, it showed up, so that's all that matters. So let me go ahead and show this one off here. And I did keep the auto adjust on my webcam on for this portion. Once I switch over to the game screen, I'm gonna want to turn it off because it kind of starts to freak out a little bit if there's not a whole lot of surface area that's trying to focus on. So when it's just my face up here in the corner, it starts to not really know what to do. But so here's the figure. And this one is a little racy. So I'll just go ahead and give y'all fair warning here. So there it is. So this is a original character by an artist that I am a rather big fan of, named Jove June. Yeah, I believe her name is what is it? Is it Hoppy? Happy? Happo? It's something like that. I couldn't really remember. Oh wait, hold on. Happa. That's what it is. Yeah. It's Subomioka Happa. It's a very weird. She's got a very weird name, but yeah, this is her, and so I can actually like put her up here, and look at that. Look at that. It actually does focus on her, which is nice. So yeah, there's lots of nice little details in there. There you go. And then yeah, it's yeah, she be looking very nice. Very nice indeed. And it's funny because like this whole her whole torso pops off so you can separate her from her legs, and it's weird because it's like you can like pop her skirt on and off. So I guess it's so that you can have her like without the skirt. And I tried to put that on, and I was just like, you know what, that's a little silly. Also, her shirt kind of like just is floating there in midair if the skirt isn't there underneath it. So it just looks weird regardless. But yeah, that's the new figure. Now I gotta, again, I've got way too many figures now that are just kind of like hanging around, and I need to find some place to I need to get that glass case that I've been talking about for a long while now, so that I can try and actually try and put them all away. That explains why her butt's showing. Indeed, it's so the figure is actually based on a like actual art piece that the artist did. So they actually drew like this. Like this is the art that they drew, and then they designed it into an actual figure. So, which I always like that. Honestly, I kind of like getting original characters of artists that I like rather than actual characters from like shows or, you know, something like that. I don't know. It's just like anyone could get a figure of a character, you know. Anyone can go out and get like a Megumin figure, or anyone can go out there and get like an Edward Elric figure, or anyone can go out there and get a Hatsune Miku figure. But for artists OCs, that's, you know, obviously that's a lot more niche and a lot more rare. And, you know, you have you know, figures like this where it's like you have to know the artist and then, you know, actually know when it is that these figures are actually coming out. So it kind of makes it like more exclusive. I have like other figures like that. One's from like Saitome, and one's from like well, it's not from Ayami, but it's like her VTuber self. She actually made her VTuber self into a figure, but, you know, she was operating as an artist for the longest time before then. Not that I'm getting a figure of a character, but economy on them is a joke. Yeah, like, yeah, obviously there's nothing wrong with getting figures of characters, but I just think it's cool to have these types of figures that are going to be a lot more unique and not as many people are going to have, you know? It's, I mean, I don't know, I've just always been like that. I've always been not like the other girls, you know? It's like, I mean, I'm a fucking vegan, like this is my bread and butter, is like, you know, doing shit that no one else likes. I liked mixtape. So I'm clearly okay with like going against the grain, or you know, or even reveling in the fact that, you know, I'm doing something that no one else really is doing, or no one else has, or no one else is into, or, you know, any of that type of stuff. So even being able to express that through having figures that no one really knows. Someone would look at some of the figures I have and be like, I have no idea who that is, or I like that. You know, I'm an annoying hipster in that sort of way. Try as I can. Sure, try as I can to try and deny it. I am a hipster. I hate to let you guys know like this, but yeah. At least I'm glad that cons make these cheap. Gonna be getting VA signatures. I have never actually paid for signatures before. That's is not something that I've ever really tried. But yeah. Let's see. Unless there's a con that I'm going to and there's VAs I'd want to get. Yeah. It's try as I might. Yes, you're correct. Try as I might. I knew that. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I know it's supposed to sound right, and it's not sounding right to me. But I couldn't figure out the actual phrase that I was looking for. So thank you. Oh wait, hold on a second. Hello. Alright. Wait a second. Do I know you? I'm trying to see, like, that name sounds kind of familiar, but I might just like know. Okay, no, I don't. I was thinking of someone else that has a name that's similar to yours, but no, we're all good. I was here a while back. Oh, it might be that as well, but I am pretty sure that I know another person that's got like a name similar to yours. But how's it going? Hope your night's treating you well. Your weekend's going is grooving along. Appreciate you stopping in. How's it going, Lee, as well? You aren't a hipster. I see no beard. Well, I mean, I got a little like 5 o'clock shadow, but I mean, that is true. I don't like growing facial hair. I don't like how it feels on me. Granted, I've never actually like grown out a beard. I'm not even necessarily sure I could, because I mean, my dad has never had a beard. My grandpa never had a beard. He had a mustache. but not a beard. My brother has like a huge ass beard, but all my brothers are half brothers, so we all have different dads, and so I don't know. He might have the beard growing genes, and I don't think I do. But again, regardless, even if I did, I don't think I would want to. I just don't. It's itchy and it's irritating. I don't like, you know, putting my hand up to my face and then there's just fucking hair all over there. So, yeah. You're at least a niche fiction enthusiast. I think we would call that a hipster. Because I mean, it's also kind of like an attitude and a way of life as well. Again, I'm talking like you know, because I fit the mold in lots of other ways. You know, I revel in the fact that I might be into things that you know, other folks are not into or have never heard of. I'm a vegan. I drink craft beer. You know, like I have some flannel shirts. I just can't ever really wear them because it never gets hot. It never gets cool enough for me to really need them for more than like 2 weeks out of the year. Yeah, I literally just like, I don't have a beard. I don't wear thick rimmed glasses, but it's the soul on the inside is there. So trust. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get the game started up here so we can try and actually start making our way through and try and make some kind of headway here, and so we can finally eventually get to the next Lost Belt, even though it's been like 75 years. 75, 84. You know the meme. Anyway, let's take a drink real quick. My throat's already starting to hurt. Okay. Alright. Game will be updated. Man, I sure wish I could update Nikke and actually play it again. Dude, I need to message Cybek and just be like, hey man, it's time. I want to play Nikke again. I haven't played it for like the past like 2 or 3 weeks because this stupid update thing is cock blocking me like no one's business. So could you give me the step-by-step process of how to make it happen? Unless Cybek comes in later on and we have another impromptu Linux troubleshooting or tech support stream at the end of the stream here. That would probably be the easiest way to do it, but all right. Let's go ahead and let me kill the BGM here, and then get the FGO audio going. All right. And then let me go ahead and do this real quick. Boom. Okay. And then all right. There we go. Okie dokie. All right. No beard gang rise up, as Eula would know by now. Eula? What does what are we talking Eula for? The beards? I don't think Eula has a beard. True. I don't think you will leave FGO Annie unscathed. What do you mean by that? Like I won't get the 200 Saint Quartz or something like that? Trust. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. We'll make it there, no problem. Believe. Eula not getting a rerun for 75 years? Ah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I remember last time she got a rerun. Literally, her voice actress on the special stream or whatever it is they do. She was there, and she literally said, "It's been 84 years," and yeah, it's probably gonna be another 84 by the time she gets another rerun. Yeah, it's because they literally don't do shit with physical special program. Yeah. It's a Resh Summer Beast Aresh. Oh, wait, Summer Aresh? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Well, we'll have to see what that's all about. Okay. Oh, we're about to finish off this section. Let's go. So yeah. So last time around, we unfortunately we had to say goodbye to Salome because yeah, she ultimately realized that she did not want head. So therefore she left. Story of my life, right? So yeah, she just decided to just go back to the dark side, and now we are continuing on to where Astolfo is. So hopefully Astolfo can help fill the gaping hole in my heart left there by Salome. But the head? No. Salome said no head. Or ever be on the Mondstadt Chronicle banner? Yeah. Alright. Let's finish out this this section here. God, yeah, my throat is already starting to hurt. You know what? I literally have one Ricola left. It's been sitting in my bag for like months now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it, because yeah, I don't know why. It's just alrighty. There it is. The last of the Ricola after I had my I got that bronchitis for like a month or something like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and finally finish these bad boys off. Oh, that thing looks dried out as shit. I mean, they're dry already, so I mean, what do you expect? But like, the color doesn't look like it's supposed to. That should be fine. It was wrapped. It's like when you get a Starburst. You're like, that thing's probably been at the bottom of my bag for like a year. It's still wrapped though, so it should be good. Ricola. Yeah. All right. I keep fading in and out of consciousness. My back! Oh, my back! My back feels like it's burning up. I can hear someone calling me, but I can't answer. My body's way past its limit. Is this us? Huh. Was she really okay? I hope I can see her again. I do like that these, a lot of these recent story sections have given renewed appreciation for those low, you know, low-ranking servants like Salome and like who's the assassin girl? Colette? Colette? Was that her name? I can't remember, but she was with us in Atlantis, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, like everybody suddenly liked her a lot more after Atlantis, and I'd like to assume a lot of people started to like Salome a lot more after this. Sadly, I had to stop playing Genshin because of time. Maybe we'll be back when things settle down, back to only one gacha game. That's good. That's good. That's the way everyone should be. But unfortunately, you know, you see pretty anime girls. That's like, well, what can I do? At least FGO is very chill on dailies. I mean, I suppose, yeah. Don't only go to your FGO streams. You could just say you hate me, you know? Master! Mash? Oh. Oh, it was Mash, okay. Alright, here we go.
Master, you're awake. What a relief. Just give me a moment, please. I need to let Holmes and Karak know you're okay.
Where am I?
You're in the righteous realm. I'm sure you have lots of questions, but I think Holmes can answer them better than I can.
Can we talk for a bit, Mash? Can you give me some sweet virtual ASMR over the holographic phone? I could really use it right now.
Of course. I just finished informing them, so we can talk until they arrive. How are your injuries? Are you in pain?
I think I'm okay now. I tried to do that fucking Riz emote where the dude just like he just sucks in his cheeks and just goes like but it's just too funny. Oh man.
Oh good, that's a relief. Your wound was serious and you lost a lot of blood. It's a good thing they had a caster who's gifted at healing magecraft there.
The Mog? I've only seen it listed as Riz in all caps, so. Speaking of, I should probably try and add a lot more like 7TV emotes and shit like that soon. Where's that caster now?
They said they were done, and all you needed now was rest. I've been here keeping an eye on you in the hospital. Well, not in person, of course, but still.
Aww, I think she likes me, guys. How's it going? Yowie is nice. I am greatly amused by your username. I appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully your weekend has been treating you right. We're playing FGO and playing through the Trom interlude. So dry for the Summer 9 and anniversary. Yep. Yo, let's go. Let's go, broke gang. I mean, hey, I don't wail on FGO anymore. So, you know, those days are long gone and behind me. I'll try and do what I can for the summer event, but I mean, you know, it's again, it be what it be. My mental is so much better being able to let go of something like the notion of being able to get the servants that I want. Thanks, Mash.
Oh no, not at all. I just wish I could have done more to actually help.
So you finally woke up, huh, Relly? I'm delighted to see you once again, Mr. Relly. Holmes, Kaddock! Now, which of us should go first? Why don't you start? Would you be so good as to tell us what happened after we separated? Draco sucked me dry, ayo. Only to give me Nightingale. Yeah, see? See what I mean? That's why I don't fuck with whaling for FGO anymore. I learned my lesson a long time ago. I've seen many things and many stuffs, and I'm too broken and beaten for the war anymore. I leave it up to the youngsters out there. 300 Saint Quartz. Yep, that's right. That's right. You finally managed to hit pity. There you go. free to play, so this hurts. St. Quartz is scarce. Tell me about it. I see. That's quite the story. So all the servants who helped you escape were killed. These guys said they were all pretty skilled servants, too. They might have been better in an ordinary battle, but safely extracting a non-combatant is a whole other deal. Sounds as if they had a few factors working against them. But in this case, it was a numbers game that simply didn't work in their favor. In situations such as these, the pursuers have an overwhelming advantage over the pursued. Still, we must be especially grateful for that rider's final use of his noble phantasm. That is what allowed Astolfo, a servant of the righteous realm, to find you so quickly. That rider did a truly excellent job and deserves all the praise in the world. As for you, Mr. Relly, this experience must have been thoroughly exhausting. At least you're in a safe place now, even if we're under constant surveillance. Pity is 900 Sankorts, though. I thought pity only exists to whales. I thought pity was like 330 Sankorts. Astolfo in his monster can. Hell yeah. Dude, you know what's funny? You mention Astolfo, and then your name is Yowie is Noise. I remember the first time I ever saw a straight Astolfo Doshin, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? The fuck is this shit? I did not like it. I didn't like what I witnessed. I was like, is his dick going into pussy? What the fuck? Man, it's so funny. It's so funny what these fucking cartoon characters do to otherwise healthy people's brains. Then again, we're free to wander the places we like, since they're always watching and all. So then, indeed, the righteous realm, or rather the servant Charles the Great, is on our side, humanity's side. We have yet to hear him say so in his so many words, admittedly. A number of his subordinate servants know this as well. But most servants in the righteous realm are still under the mistaken belief that Charles the Great is also rebelling against humanity. There are a few other important matters I need to discuss with you, but before we get to those, I suggest we go greet Charles the Great in an official capacity. Gordolf may technically be the director of Chaldea, but at present you are unquestionably our representative. Astolfo and Dayan are an enigma in terms of gender. I feel like more recently the games are much more comfortable concretely saying that they're men. So, and hey, I am okay with that. That's fine. That's all good in the neighborhood. That being said, we've basically already hashed things out with Charles. All that's left now is to greet him, and I guess Holmes still doesn't want to talk about it. He said he would once Relly gets here, but well, I guess the greetings will do for now. That and a thank you. Gotta do it, especially since it was Astolfo, one of Charles the Great's own paladins, who rescued you. That sounds easy enough. Yeah, let's go thank Astolfo. Just so you don't forget, we're talking about the most powerful guy in all of European history here, okay? Just don't piss him off. I don't suppose you could give me a quick etiquette lesson? No? Whatever. He'll be fine if you just kneel, I'm sure. Okay. Every single time I have to tune into the Gordolf voice. That's it? Worked last time. Why wouldn't it work now? Okay, so I gotta greet him and thank him. Hey, yo, there's our boy.
Hey, How's he doing? Oh, hey, you're awake. That's great. How's the wound? All better? Yay! Oh, I'm Astolfo. Hi. I'm one of Carl
What? Excuse me? Carl de Grebe? Yeah.
Charles the Great's 12 paladins. Carl, Charles, who cares? You're gonna go say hi, right? Come on, let's go.
Speak of the devil. I couldn't even get a word in edgewise. Yeah, get used to that.
Come on, Kaduk, you too. We don't want to keep his Imperial Majesty waiting. Waiting really grates on Charles the Great. Eh?
Is this really the time for terrible puns? It is always the time for terrible puns. Thank you very much.
It's just don't bother. Any reaction just makes him laugh more.
He's a giggly bitch, that one. See? Oh, and it's this guy. Shit. What voice did I do for him? I feel like I did Johnny Bravo. For some reason, I'm remembering Johnny Bravo, so that's what I'm gonna go with. All right. And if anyone has any issues with it, well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging. Let's. All right. Okie dokie. All right. I gotta find Johnny Bravo somewhere. Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right. Astolfo, will you shut up? Christ, you're like a little kid laughing at farts.
Are farts not funny?
No, they're not.
I don't believe you.
Of my apologies. I'm Roland. I'm just basically doing a really bad Elvis impression at this point. Servant I like because of his exhibitionistic personality. Ayo. I'm one of Charles the Great's 12 paladins. Nice to meet you. I'm relieved to see you in good health.
Why are you being all formal, Roland? How come you're not strolling around Starco like usual?
Starco? Okay. Look, Astolfo. It's not as though I go around stark naked because I like... Okay, no, I do like it. So he does like it. But I don't go naked all the time. Even I know when it's okay to strip.
Oh yeah? How are you feeling about it now?
I'd say about 70% of me thinks it'll be fine, 20% doesn't care, and 10% says it's a bad idea. Only 10%, huh? The face of a man popping stomach medicine like there's no tomorrow. What? Oh, this is just supposed to be like what Gordolf looks like. The face of a man popping stomach medicine like there's no tomorrow. At least there's one character that says Christ. Don't worry, 10% of me is about the equivalent of 80% of most people.
Even I don't think that makes sense.
You're right, it doesn't, does it? Come on, follow me. I'll take you to see His Imperial Majesty.
Try not to think about it too much. Stress kills.
Okay, then I'll leave the snarky remarks to you.
Nope, not my style.
Really? I don't think I've heard anything but snark from him.
Why does it feel like someone's talking shit behind my back?
Don't worry about it, man. Whenever you're feeling that, it's only because it's 100% definitely happening. Your Imperial Majesty, Charles the Great, I, Roland, and my fellow paladin Astolfo have brought you the Master of Chaldea. Indeed.
His Imperial Majesty is absolutely thrilled.
Hold on.
Huh?
Tell me about my servants.
You mean the ones who helped me escape?
Indeed.
Your Imperial Majesty, I don't think...
It's fine. I need to hear what happened. I owe them that much.
You heard His Imperial Majesty, Master of Chaldea.
As you wish. They fucking dead. Yep. One by one. Right, hold. Yep. All those nameless dudes sure did die. They're dead for my safety out of the hellhole. Yeah. Old what's his name and that guy and the other one. It's basically how I refer to the dwarves in the Hobbit movies. I see. Thank you, young one.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think you should...
Huh? Oh, yes, good work. Thank you.
Now then, is now a good time?
Everyone else is gone. It should be fine.
I think that's enough, Your Imperial Majesty. I imagine this act of yours is fairly tiring. Pretending to be Charles the Great, that is. Roland.
Sorry, but I figured the jig was pretty much up anyway. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Okay, sir, no more play acting.
Huh? Really? I can stop now?
You can. With Sherlock Holmes here on behalf of Chaldea, it was only a matter of time before you were found out anyway. So let's put an end to this chapter and begin the next.
Oh, it's those two. Let me try and find a voice for you. For some reason, I immediately thought of, like, Hank and Peggy Hill. But you know what? Maybe instead I should do Homer and Marge Simpson. Because of the fact that, I mean, this is, who is it? This is Don Quixote, right? Don Quixote is a fucking doofus. So, and then you have, like, the more put together female figure next to him. Yeah, it's fucking Homer and Marge. So yeah, do Hank. I'll find some other time to do Hank Hill. The thing is, Hank Hill is really hard, actually. It's hard to do a proper Hank Hill impression. I am not very good at it. I need to find someone to do Bob Belcher for, though, because I can do an okay Bob Belcher. But here I think I'm gonna go with Homer and Marge Simpson. So it's like I don't think I've ever really done a Homer Simpson. We bring it down like this, and then really open up the mouth and donuts. This is actually harder than I thought it would be. What does he usually say? I'm thinking of Peter and Lois. The only reason I'm going with trying to go with Homer, it would probably be easier to do Peter Griffin and Lois because their voices are a lot more extreme than like Homer Simpson. Well, Marge Simpson's voice is kind of extreme.
Say the line, Bart. I didn't do it.
Yay! Lisa? Like, who am I, Tommy Bahama? You know what?
let's just roll with it. Let's try not to think too hard about it. Wow, you're pulling back the curtain already. Hold on.
That's another aspect of Homer Simpson's voice, is him going like, ah, ah, like the really high pitched like instances where his voice kind of cracks. Like, what you can't kill him if he's wearing people clothes. Wow, you're pulling back the curtain already, Sancho. And then fuck it. Okay.
Oh, yes, I am. No time like the present, as they say.
Apparently I could do a way better Marge Simpson than Homer Simpson. Sancho, then you must be Alonso Quijano, better known as Don Quixote.
That's me. I am Don Quixote de la Mancha, knight errant of Spain.
Or so we would like to say, anyway. I'm Sancho Panza. Excuse me. I'm familiar with the story of Don Quixote too. And, well, doesn't it describe Sancho as a middle-aged man with a, paunch? Yes, that's me. But I'm not only Sancho Panza, you see. I'm a mixture of several different characters from the story.
Your Homer fluctuates to Homer Peter.
Now, Peter would be a little bit more like this.
Hold on.
You know what really grinds my gears?
I thought I was better at doing a Peter Griffin impression, but I guess not. Marge's voice is so on point. I see. I presume those characters are Rocinante, Don Quixote's faithful steed, Dulcinea, the fictional princess he claims to be the most beautiful woman in the world, and Altisidora, maid to the Duchess, am I correct?
That you are. Right on all counts.
Why, thank you.
I see. So you're also Rocinante. That explains why... Oh yes, Sir used to ride my ass day and night.
You don't say. You don't say. Well, we got an Uma Musume. We got an Uma Musume on our hands. Huh.
Do you have to put it like that? I was just treating you like a knight would any horse.
I have one word for you, sir. Windmills.
Alright, the windmills.
That's right. As you can imagine, it's not at all pleasant being a horse when your rider is tilting at windmills.
Man, poor girl.
I have you now, you evil giants! Oh my god. Come, Rocinante, let's show them our mettle.
Oh, it's so bad. Hold on. What does Homer scream like? I know he screams. I like, obviously he screams a whole lot.
Oh! I have you now, you evil giants. Come, Rocinante, let's show them our mettle.
Sir, those are quite clearly windmills.
I see some things are still beyond you.
Sir, wait. I said wait.
Come, Rocinante, it's time to earn my beloved Dulcinea's pride.
I don't know why it's sometimes, if I try and like scream with this Homer Simpson voice that I'm doing, it kind of starts to sound like Plankton. It's actually kind of sounding like a mix of Homer Simpson and Plankton, honestly.
And there he goes.
What the hell?
Doe?
Oh!
I did tell you, sir.
That accursed wizard may have turned them into windmills, but I know a giant when I see one. If I charge again with all my might, then... second thought, everything hurts. I think I'll have to pass on this one.
Poor Rocinante. Are you okay? Are you even still alive?
Now that you pointed it out.
And that is one of the world famous Don Quixote de la Mancha's best known exploits. Suffice it to say that Rocinante was present, and it did not go particularly well for him. That poor horsey!
I could have sworn those windmills were giants.
Now I can't not hear Plankton now. How do I make it more Homer and less Plankton? Kind of funny that Don Quixote has to walk around with his horse girl that is simultaneously his princess, his horse, and his squire Sancho. It's kind of like when all the VTuber simps are like, "Oh look, it's my like sister wife, or my mom wife," and all that sort of shit. Let's see.
Why come to the theater to watch something we could watch on TV for free? I could have sworn those windmills were giants.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. There were times I went crazy and mistook a stallful for a proper lady.
Excuse you? What do you mean mistaken? I'll have you know that is exactly what I am.
What kind of proper lady falls asleep and drools all over her hippogriff?
Yeah!
Is this a comedy bit?
You got it! Aren't you two supposed to be knights? Anyway, there you have it. It just goes to show how much trouble you can get into when you can't tell what's real and what's not.
Now then, I believe it's time we got to more pressing topics. Namely, why did you claim to be Charles the Great? And why are you giving orders to what appear to be genuine members of his 12 paladins? Plankton and the amalgamated wife.
Oh, Karen, my computer wife.
Now that Mr. Relly has joined us, I would be most grateful if you explained what's going on. You mean you still don't know?
That's right. Sancho promised us she would explain everything once our master arrived.
Indeed. I truly appreciate the help, but we still know far too little about this singularity. Even Holmes can only get so far without a clue to go on.
Indeed.
I understand. Unfortunately, I can only give you the knowledge I have from having been summoned to this singularity. May I, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Do I have to do that? Do I literally have to do like a dopey, like,
yes, go ahead. You can't kill him when he's...
No, not that far. Okay. The Gordolf voice fits him to a T. Right? Doesn't he have like just kind of like a normal, like kind of a normal ass dude voice? That just doesn't work for me. It's classy yet sassy behavior. Classy and sassy. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These two are cute, Don Quixote and Sancho. What's got him down? What's that all about?
After we were summoned to this singularity, we learned that most of the other servants here plan to rebel against proper human history. At first, we thought this rebellious trend was the result of anti-heroes becoming outright evil and turning other heroes to their side. But we quickly learned that this wasn't the case. They were all proud to announce their rebellious intentions, regardless of their original alignment. Naturally, other servants were summoned by the counterforce to repair this singularity.
Oh no! Hi, Lucia! Hi! Appreciate you stopping in again. Oh, hold on. Let me try and do this correctly this time. Here we go. That's I think shit. I don't know how to do this, man. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. What do you say? Oh no. I will explain in a second, but hold on. I need to do this. I need to do this correctly this time around. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have to yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go, guys. For those of you who don't know, Lucia is a super awesome, cool VTuber and streamer. You guys should definitely check her out. She's super nice, super fun, just the right amount of unhinged, and it all coalesces together into this very lovely beef stew of a VTuber. Did you like my callback there? Did you like that? Yes. Anyway, so the reason I said oh no is because Saturdays are my FGO days, which means I do a boatload of stupid, dumb voices for this game, because 93% of the game is just reading. And so I think that would be kind of really boring as shit if I was just reading it as normal. So I do a whole crap ton of dumb voices. So you're gonna be hearing a whole bunch of idiocy on screen here. I'm proud of you for voice acting. It actually goes back to like when I first started streaming, my PC could not handle playing actual games. So all I actually did was like play I started off playing like Higurashi way back in the day, and I didn't even have a webcam, so it was literally just my voice and then the visual novel. And so that would be really boring. And so back then I really tried. I actually tried I did like actual voice acting. I was like screaming and really putting all my oomph into it. Now I just kind of like phone it in because there's so many characters to voice in this game. And also, I have a webcam now, so it's a little bit more visually stimulating than just looking at text on a screen. So, yeah, but I still do a bunch of dumb, silly voices. Is that the scary anime? Yes. Yes, it is. It started off as a visual novel, and then it became an anime. So, yeah, that was all my PC was capable of streaming back then. So that's how I started off. Did you know it was a visual novel? It's cool. Yeah, it's an old one. Back when like the visual novels like had the text go across like the entire screen, instead of having like, the text box like down below like this. Very old school. Wouldn't be able to play it. I'd be so scared. It is kind of crazy that like even visual novels can be like kind of terrifying, honestly, because yeah, it's like I don't know. I guess it's like reading like a scary book or something like that, where like your mind kind of like takes over, even though you're looking at visuals. Like it's a lot of it's the sound design too, the sound design, and like they'll have like occasional like voice acting or shit like that. It's pretty nuts. All right, let's see. I think I read that already.
But they were vastly outnumbered and were quickly defeated one by one. To make matters worse, some of these servants even joined the rebels.
I suspect another power was involved in those cases. We lost one of our own in a similar manner. Yeah, I see.
At any rate, we knew we'd never be able to repair the singularity like this, so we decided to gather like-minded comrades. Fortunately, there were schisms among the rebelling servants, we were able to take advantage of.
Uma Musume, a horror experience behind the gallant racing game. That anime in particular is just so scary. Higurashi, yeah, because I think it was one of the first ones to kind of like mix the sort of like the super like cutesy moe anime aesthetic with like the super like harsh and like gritty bloody violence of the whole thing. It was essentially like Madoka before Madoka, and taking the cutesy moe blob characters and then like ripping them apart. So yeah, that's how it made a name for itself. I love Gap moe and horror, right? He must have had old PC specs if it was only able to run visual novels. Dude, at the time, it was like a 10-year-old HP computer that my mom gave to me because she was like, yeah, this is too slow for me. Do you want it? So, yeah, that's that's all that it was able to run at that time. An HP computer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And again, it was 10 years old back then.
Eventually, we managed to win Astolfo and Roland over to our side and established a third realm. Having done that, we've been able to maintain a balance between three powers here. By doing all we can to make sure neither the Revenge nor Reinstatement realms grow too strong.
But now you've invited us to join you. I presume this means you're at your limit.
Limit?
That's right. Our faction's greatest flaw is the fact that our Charles the Great isn't really Charles the Great. So far, we've been able to skate by on the name and the fact that we have 2 of his 12 paladins on our side. But we won't be able to keep that pretense up much longer. In fact, it may already be too late. I believe our subordinates will begin to suspect something isn't right within the next few days.
Then I take it they believe you to be rebels against humanity as well?
I'm afraid so. There are a few exceptions who are still on humanity's side, like the servants we sent to infiltrate the Revenge realm. But most of our servants believe we're also rebelling against humanity. Though I admittedly led them to believe this,
I did not realize she was going to be yapping this much when I decided to give her the Marge Simpson voice. There's a green-haired anime girl and a pink, I think. In Higurashi? Yeah, one of them is green, that's Mion, although she has a twin sister named Shion. And then, I think the pink-haired girl might be Rena. She's got, like, red hair, though. Nicole from Genshin would be proud. How's it going, Hikari? Hope you're doing alright over there. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope your weekend's treating you right. Well, I never slaps you, her fan in your face. Ouch. Why you do that? The twin sister arc fucked me up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was a crazy one. Fingernails. Then tell me, what do you make of those servants? This certainly isn't the first time servants of proper human history have chosen to stand against it. They all have their own thoughts, ideals, dreams, and their own orders to follow. For most heroes, destroying their enemies in combat is a perfectly reasonable solution. There have also been servants who have been corrupted, essentially turned evil. What the? Ushi? Wait, when did that happen? We have recorded one such notable instance in the case of Ushiwakamaru being tainted by the Chaos Tide and turning against us in the 7th Singularity. Oh, okay, I vaguely remember that. But there do not seem to be any such factors in places such as this Singularity. These servants have all been summoned as normal and retain their original intellects and personalities. But to have so many servants choosing to rebel against proper human history is frankly bizarre, and that is putting it mildly.
I've had the same thought, so I tried asking a number of them about it. As far as I can tell, they don't seem to have come to this decision logically. It's almost as though they're driven to rebellion on an instinctual level. Whatever the case, they seem incapable of stopping themselves from rebelling.
Take my waifu status somewhere else. I'm good. Good. I'm glad. Watched it when I was like 8. Oh man. 8. That's crazy. That would be pretty intense for an 8-year-old, I will say. And Maiden, hope you're also doing good over there. Hello, Holmes and Kimmy. How's it going? Oh, the squad's rolling up, I see.
Some appear to be more compelled than others, but the revenge and reinstatement realms are actively disposing of anyone they deem uncommitted.
As a rule. God damn it. Oh, Kaduk and Sancho's voices are now going to be on too similar of a wavelength. I have to do a palate cleanse here. Wait, hold on. Okay. As a rule, summoned servants are significantly influenced by their master's personality. He gave us the nickname the Squad? I've called you guys that before. What are you talking about? What's with your voice for the characters? Try to use them to sound goofy? You guys act as if you haven't been here for like a year and listening to my goofy ass voice acting. What are you even talking about? I swear to God. Summoned servants are significantly influenced by their master's personality. A servant could become a monster under an evil master, or a kind-hearted familiar under a good one. Those differences are minuscule when it comes to heroic spirits. So for this kind of rebellious spirit to take root so instinctively...
What are you saying, Karok? You think they have a truly evil being for a master? For example, someone like James Moriarty, perhaps?
Uh-oh.
What do you think, Administrative Advisor?
Holmes? Ooh. Oh, he's going into his mind palace. It's a reboot? Let's go. I love reboot. Okay. We shall continue on. Only 2 notes in this section. Idle talk in the dead of night. Oh, the yapping begins. All right, let's keep it moving. Section 8. Oh wow, it's loading in a cutscene. Damn. What is that? Oh, is that Moriarty? Yep. Yes, it is. You know what? I have to say, I don't really like his young design. I don't think his young design is as good as like his older design. All right, now I have to lock in for Moriarty, since it's just my Holmes voice, but just with a little bit of evil punchable smugness on it. Sherlock Holmes is my rival. He is the light to my shadow. However, in this new role as a foreign disciple, our past rivalry is irrelevant. Only his abilities matter now. His capacity to observe, deduce, and reach the truth. I cannot have him bringing those abilities to bear here. So, I planted the seeds of doubt. I appeared to him and showered him in a torrent other nonsense. Yes, utter nonsense. But assuming my position is assured, he will no doubt lose sight of what is truly important, thanks to my efforts. If Holmes means to uncover the truth, then I shall be a wall to block his progress. He will never overcome the barrier I represent. I see. It seems this foreign god thinks things through very well. It's a shame Vlad III sealed himself away with his own stakes. A powerful servant like him would have made an excellent piece on the board. Oh well. I suppose I shall just have to move some other pieces instead. When are you getting into voice acting? Oh, I have done some voice acting before. I technically have done one. I guess I could count it as one professional voice acting role since someone did pay me to do it. I was actually considering maybe playing that game on stream this Halloween. I haven't played it because, like, one, I don't know if it's a particularly good game, but, two, I'm also a huge pussy, so even if it's not really that good, I'm still like, still kind of scared of it. But yeah, I am actually in a game that, is on Steam, and, it did actually, it got a little bit of traction. Like Super Best Friends and PewDiePie played it back in the day. So, yeah. It's cool. What genre? It's a horror game. Yeah. It's, I mean, I guess I can just say it. Why not? Oh, gameplay genre? So it's, okay. It's called Huntsman the Orphanage. And essentially, it's a horror game where you're being stalked by, like, this spider robot, plague doctor thing. And you're trying to find like, these totems left behind by abducted and disappeared children, and bringing it back to their souls so that they can, like, rest in peace or something like that. It's been a long time. Are you the spider robot plague doctor thing? I was not. I was one of the orphans. I wasn't even the original, supposed to be the original voice. Someone else was cast, but then the devs couldn't get in contact with them anymore, so then they contacted me and were like, "Hey, we can't get a hold of our guy, so do you want to be this guy?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, why not?" And yeah, that was I recorded my lines, got paid, and so therefore I could technically consider myself a professional voice actor there. Were you orphan number 4? Probably. I was probably orphan. How many were there? I think there was like 9, maybe 10 kids. Fun fact, we did the Chuck Huber, the voice of Android 17 in Dragon Ball Z. It was actually a voice in the game too, so that was pretty cool. That's cute. The main character was silent. Yeah, you're like the player character. They don't say anything. But yeah, so yeah, normally I'm a huge pussy, and I only play games around Halloween time that are like horror coded. You know, they've got like spooky elements to them, but they aren't outright horror. I'll maybe try and up my game this Halloween and maybe play the shitty horror game that I was in once upon a time. But what about... I just can't say.
Holmes?
My apologies. No matter how I try, I can't seem to get a read on this Moriarty. I don't believe he's this singularity's master, but aside from that...
What's with you? You're not usually so hedgy.
Nonetheless, I have arrived at a conclusion, though one that's yet remains ill-defined. In this singularity, masters are all but meaningless.
Then does that mean it's impossible to get rid of the servants here by finding and killing their master?
Yes, I believe we should assume as much.
Well, that's going to be a problem. Well, that's going to be a problem, homie.
As much as I want to stay and see the story unfold, I'm gonna get going. Alright, appreciate you stopping in, Drew. Hope you have yourself a good night, good weekend. Stay groovy, we'll see you again soon.
We recruited you Chaldeans because we were counting on you to do exactly that.
You were? Naturally, that in no way precludes us from cooperating in a different manner. For example, we could win this war against the Revenge and Reinstatement realms, and acquire the Holy Grail sustaining those realms, and cause this singularity to collapse. Would that not be a viable option?
Sure, if we could actually accomplish that. But what about the numbers problem? Their armies are far larger than ours.
Of course, I've taken that into consideration, and I remain confident we can win. There are certainly plenty of challenges to overcome, but the situation is by no means hopeless.
What do you think, sir?
Right. Sir Sherlock Holmes.
Yes?
Please save proper human history for us.
Consider it done. That being said, there are only so many things we can do at the moment. Our first few steps should be taken as a small, mobile commando unit.
Then we'll have a few other servants accompany you. There are servants besides Roland and Astolfo we're fairly sure we can trust.
Thank you, that will be a great help.
It's a safe bet they'll be keeping an eye on us, too. That aside, Sancho's pretty much been running the show ever since they revealed their true identity, hasn't she? In fact, now that I think of it, she was the one who conveyed what Charles the Great was supposedly saying all that time. I guess it makes sense Sancho would be better with political stuff than Don Quixote, given his, background. It'd be one thing if if she was just Sancho. But the story of Don Quixote also has an imaginary princess, a deceptive maid, and a nameless duchess. Ah well, who cares? Even if things turn out badly, that's Chaldea's, really Relly's problem. I'm just here to provide support, that's all. Okay, that concludes our business for today. We've prepared rooms for all of you, so I invite you to relax for the rest of the day.
Oh, what's up, Zybic? Hope you're doing good over there. Appreciate you stopping by. How's things? Are you driving again, or are you out with the boys?
Well, sir, you heard them. It sounds like it'll take more than killing a master to repair this singularity.
So it does.
What shall we do? Speaking for myself.
No, absolutely not, Sancho. I still have to stay on this throne. I have a duty to uphold, no matter what anyone else said. I can't do a fucking Homer Simpson impression to save my life.
God damn, man.
Oh.
I just thought, what if instead I did fucking Bob and Linda Belcher? Cause that would be funny, and their voices are so extreme enough that I think I could actually make it work. Cause like I could do a better Bob Belcher than a Homer Simpson. Essentially all you have to do is like speak like you have a cold or something like that, and then just kind of like manipulate it around, and then be like, Lynn, I have a duty to uphold no matter what anyone else says. And then Linda is just like super fabulous, like, you know, almost like like, wait, can I do a Linda Belch? I don't think I've ever tried. Like, Bobby! Oh, I have a duty to uphold, no matter what anyone else says. You gotta like lock in on like a New York kind of accent, but then like really flame it up there. I don't know, I could give that a try, just because like the Homer Simpson is really just fucking with me. So I don't know. Let's test it out. Let's test the vibes out, test the waters, check the temperature. We'll see how we're feeling after a few lines.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir, if that's what you want. All right, then. I'll come up with a few possible missions for the commando unit. This is so silly. All right, we'll try it out. I'm still tuning.
All right, good.
And please allow me to select the servant who will keep an eye on the Chaldeans. We may be low on personnel, but we're still in charge of an entire realm. There's a large population of capable servant resources to choose from. Okay, this sparks joy. I kind of want to keep this up for a second. Phew. It would seem we are being monitored, but it also doesn't seem as though they can hear us. I can put up a light soundproofing bounded field for good measure. Want me to? If you would.
Well, we've had a chance to relax and catch our breath, which is all well and good. But going forward, how sure are we that we can rely...
Ah, shit.
That we can rely on Don Quixote instead of Charles the Great?
We probably shouldn't.
Right?
Nonetheless, this was still the only option available. Both the Revenge Realm and the Reinstatement Realm are fully functioning autonomous societies. They have demonstrated clear hostility to all of proper human history. If the Righteous Realm were similarly inclined, our goose would be well and truly cooked, as they say, to use the parlance of our time.
Well, yes, I suppose that's true, but still...
Never mind that now, Gordy. Isn't there something else you should be doing first?
Yes, you're right. Really, I commend you on making it back alive. Well done, my boy.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Is he proud of me? I hope so. Oh my goodness.
However, what have I told you about not getting captured in the first place? My poor heart can only take so much.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry to be such a disappointment. I gotta say, though, it really is impressive you made it back alive.
Indeed, I suppose it just goes to show how luck, both good and bad, really can be a skill. I'm surprised, though, to hear you found a servant willing to betray her side and help you.
You must remember, Gordolf, servants are hardly mindless puppets. We have thoughts and emotions of our own. Sometimes meeting new people can spur us to temporarily grow and change. Of course, we must remember only records are sent back to the throne, so unfortunately we aren't able to preserve those feelings and memories across summonings.
At any rate, who was this certain person anyway?
I never did manage to figure that out. Yes, who could it possibly be?
So you never even got a glimpse of him, huh? I see.
We can return to this Mr. Seton later. Right now, we still have more pressing matters to discuss.
So hey, I put together a table of everything we know about the three realms. Want to see it?
Definitely.
I'll put it up on the screen.
What the fuck is this? This looks like some documentation I'd get at the office. I hate it. Seeing it all laid out like this, it's pretty obvious that the Righteous Realm hasn't really got anything going for it. Kind of amazing they've managed to survive this long. They must be quite skilled in battle, and let us not forget the natural defenses this location affords them. I expect they also have a countermeasure for servants attempting to use their spirit forms to sneak in. They may be servants, but they will be easily intercepted if they are on foot, especially if they were to march in large numbers. Not to mention that if one of the other factions were to attack, the remaining faction would no doubt be quick to take advantage of that opening. I doubt she planned this all out intentionally, but it's an impressive state of affairs all the same.
Well, Holmes, the question still remains. What are you planning to do next?
First of all, we should discuss the Moriarty calling himself a foreign disciple. It's safe to assume he's operating behind the scenes. While we could try to pursue him, that would not help to resolve this singularity's root cause.
Then you're going to work with this realm to help them destroy the other realms, as you said you would earlier.
Indeed. I don't believe we have any chance of negotiating something else.
Well, that should be fine. This isn't a lost belt, after all. Since they're the ones who started this war, they must be prepared for the consequences.
Welcome back. Welcome home. Hope all is good. Hope you're gonna be able to rest up soon. Oh, by the way, Cybek, I'm probably either gonna message you later and have you just lay out in like really simple, foolproof lists how to actually get Nikke updated, because it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to play Nikke again. Or if you're still here at the end of the stream, maybe we'll do like an impromptu Linux tech support stream again for a little bit.
But first you're gonna start off in a commando unit, right? I wonder what that'll involve.
Pardon me, may I come in?
I'll switch the comms over to audio only. Remember, in this mode, your response will seem like a soliloquy.
Sure, doors open. Thank you. I'm the Righteous Realm servant who will be part of this commando unit. Oh, it's you! Okay, I finally get to actually meet her and find out what her whole deal is. Nice. What sort of voice should I give you? Walking out for socializing, so unless the stream goes very long, I might not be able to do an support this time around. No worries. Like I said, I'll probably just like message you later and just be like, all right, just give me the bullet points of how I make this happen. But have fun. Have fun with what you're going out to do. Have fun touching grass and the like. Also, does she have a giant plushie of herself on her shoulder? It kind of looks like it. Anyway, what voice do I want to give you? I'm gonna feel you out. I'm gonna feel her out first. I'll give her like a generic kind of voice for now until I can figure out what her vibe is.
My name is Shufu. I'm a caster.
Who's that? Does that mean you're...
So you've heard of me? I'm the court sorcerer, Emperor Qin Shi Huang sent to search for Mount Horai and the elixir of immortality.
I see. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Shufu. I'm Sherlock Holmes, detective, and this is...
Cadux Zemlupus, Relly. At least, that's what the secretary told me your aliases were. I understand that you can't speak freely for a variety of reasons. Still, I'd be thrilled if you told me more anyway. So tell me.
Just like from her facial expressions and whatnot, she's kind of making me think of like Raven or like Mermista from She-Ra and the Princess of Power. I could try and maybe do like one of their voices, like still I'd be what is Raven's voice even like? It's you know what? I'll just go with Mermista, because Mermista is easier for me to hone in on because of the fact that she has a really distinct accent. Still, I'd be thrilled if you told me more anyway, so tell me. Let's just say, all in good time. Oh yes, very smooth. All that aside, 2 casters and an extra class. Weird makeup for a group. It's a long story. Lady Shufu, would it be alright if I introduce myself now? Yes, that would be fine. We probably should introduce the other servant joining this unit. Well, I can assure you, I didn't forget about him or anything like that. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Of course. Hahaha, no wonder the secretary trusts you so deeply, Lady Shufu. You truly are greater than your stature suggests. Oh, it's you. Right. This guy. I am Diarmuid Waduimbin, one of the Knights of Fianna. I'm pretty sure this is like he's another Irish servant. So shit, am I gonna have to bust out my shitty Irish accent too? Oh boy. Fuck, it's been a second. Like are you having that? I am Diarmuid O'Duimbin, one of the Knights of Fianna. I'm also known as Diarmuid the Dazzling. Pleased to meet you. That's Scottish. Oh, don't. Okay, hold on. It's funny because for as much as like people like say the Irish are like really boisterous and loud and brash and whatnot, whenever I hear an interview with an Irish person, I feel like they kind of like talk really softly. It's kind of funny. Let me try and see here. I'm also known as Diarmuid the Dazzling. Pleased to meet you. I'm also known. God, gotta tune it in there. Also known as Diarmuid the Dazzling. Where have you been off to so early? Where have you been off to so early? Take it to Brendan in the tower. I'm also known as Diarmuid the Dazzling. Pleased to meet you. Diarmuid or blah blah blah. Oh, it sounds like you already know who I am. I'm surprised. I'm not that famous. Or perhaps we met in another singularity or during a Holy Grail war. If we have, I'm afraid I have no memory of that. But here, I'll be proud to fight beside you. Work me as hard as you need for this assignment.
Man, now that's what I call a hero's hero. A beauty indeed.
Come to think of it, technical advisor, you've always loved all things beautiful, haven't you?
Alright, now that we've made our introductions, perhaps you can tell us about our mission. Of course. Our mission is to determine the enemy's military strength and to secure an abandoned stronghold. Unfortunately, we're so low on personnel that we'll have to accomplish both in one day. I can tell the secretary is ready to run us all ragged, me included. This is going to be such a hassle. I wish I could just run away. I think I clocked a good voice for her, honestly.
Well, that was a sudden pressing turn.
I'm sure this is obvious, but just to be clear, I'll stick to providing rear support. Yeah, you can give me some rear support, baby. Also, what is with her yowie hands, bro? Did the author of Call of the Night go ahead and draw her? The Armored Hero will lead the charge. That's right. I'll do everything in my power to escort you all to safety. Gleam. His beauty mark gleamed.
Damn, he's so radiant it hurts to look at him.
I still don't understand how the dazzling part of him actually manifests physically.
Don't worry. I promise I won't dazzle anyone while we're undercover.
I guess it's too much to ask for you not to dazzle in daily life either, huh? Ahem. Anyway, we'll be setting out tomorrow morning, bright and early. I recommend you all change into your spirit forms, or otherwise get as much rest as you can tonight.
Yay! We got ourselves a motley little crew here. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go. Okay. And then more yapping. God.
Not a single battle.
Nunny.
Was that who's going? What?
Quiet. It's me, Kaduk. Keep your voice down. Want to talk to you. Outside. Okay, that should do it. Are you ready, Mash?
Yes, I'm here. As you requested, Da Vinci is working on the Orton Axe. Director Gordolph is asleep, and the night staff are all dozing off too. I'm the only member of Chaldea currently on active duty. But why did you want to talk to us alone?
Just to be safe. After I woke up, I reviewed your records of everything that happened after the Russian Lost Belt, including records about the man from Chaldea.
He's not really Dr. Roman.
I know. I don't know who he is either, but we'll just have to put that aside for now. More importantly, do you remember what he said about there being someone who can't be trusted? And what Archer said afterward about something feeling off?
Of course.
I really can't believe you went and reported everything they told you when they were very clear you should keep it a secret. I guess you wouldn't be if you hadn't. You remember those records too, right, Mash? Did you ever think about who the man from Chaldea might have meant?
It's all there in the report. I've given it some thought, yes, but it just seemed too far-fetched to take seriously.
You're not exactly sounding like a mystery lover here. So you dropped it, just like that? Not another thought?
Not at all. It was the opposite. I believe I thought about it as much and as logically as I could. But no matter how much I thought about what he said, it never made any more sense.
How so?
Well, if someone on Chaldea's staff can't be trusted, that would mean one of them is a traitor.
Yes, that's of course.
But there's no evidence anyone has betrayed us, and more importantly, no motive for anyone to do so. We call this kind of mystery a why-done-it.
Oh, right. I've heard of those. Whoever told me about them also said, there's no meaning to be found in figuring out how done-its where mages are concerned. Not when they can do almost anything, including things outside the natural realm. But the reason they committed a crime, the why done it, that's always meaningful.
Right. And that clears everyone on Chaldea's current staff of suspicion. I can't see any reason for a member of our staff to want to help to wipe Earth clean. If they were just hiding their motivation, they would have tripped a long time ago. If they didn't have any reason to reset Earth, they wouldn't have any reason to help prevent it either.
Yeah, that's true. The crime's already been committed here, so why would a traitor go on to help the organization trying to undo it?
The same goes for the servants, too. That includes me, Captain Nemo, Da Vinci, and Holmes. None of us have anything to gain from Earth being wiped clean. If anything, the opposite holds true. That just leaves Shion, you, and Senpai, Master. And your alibi is airtight. You weren't even at Chaldea at the time. Senpai, of course, isn't a viable choice either. Frankly speaking, if he gave up on everything, our mission would fail that very instant.
That is true. I am the linchpin to the entire operation. I'm the most specialist of boys in the entire land.
I suppose Shion, as a member of the Atlas Institute, could see this incident differently than we do, and that in turn could potentially give her some kind of motive to betray us. Maybe.
She is also a robot, if I'm not remembering that incorrectly.
But she's already done something that invalidates that theory. When the foreign god used a pseudo-black hole to destroy the Wandering Sea, Shion stayed behind to the very last second at the very real risk to her life. If she wanted to betray us, that would have been the perfect time and place to do so. Frankly, if she had known what was going to happen ahead of time and had then escaped on her own, we would all be dead by now.
Are you really not at all suspicious that I did something somehow? Knowing those two, they could have predicted that I'd eventually come back to Chaldea.
True, but it wouldn't even make sense for you to have started this conversation if you were the traitor.
Yeah, and just to be totally clear, I didn't betray anyone. Alright, that sounds like something a traitor would say, though. Well, I guess that's not true. I did betray all of proper human history once. But I definitely don't have the guts to betray anyone holding the controls to a collar that could kill me at any time.
I think you have plenty of guts, but aside from that, I agree with you. Betraying someone to save your own skin when you know that betraying them would get you killed? It doesn't make sense no matter how you look at it.
And that's not all. Me, Relly here, the staff, the servants, our actions have all been consistent. My case is more complex, sure, but it still checks out in terms of consistency. Long story short, I betrayed proper human history, lost to you guys, got critically injured, recovered, and now I'm helping you guys out with restrictions on my behavior because it beats getting locked up or killed. Sure, I wasn't exactly being virtuous, but I was being consistent, yeah?
That's true. In the end, I have to think the one from Chaldea was
But you do have an idea of who it could be, right?
Senpai?
I'm not sure, but I do have just one more question. I think you can answer it with a search of the library, Mash. And if that leads us to a clear answer, you can just forget about all of it. But if it doesn't, then I think we might be onto something.
I already went ahead and launched the library's search system, just in case. What's your question, Kaduk?
It's about servants. Let's start with Da Vinci. Chaldea summoned the original Da Vinci, and her successor unit is carrying on her work in her stead. So we know that Chaldea's her summoner, and that she was helping before the incineration of humanity. Nima was summoned by Shion Eltnam. At least that's what the record said. He's got some phantom and divine spirits mixed in with him, but we also know his summoning is legit. And the servants Relly contracted with, including you of course, should all be fine.
Kaduk, you don't mean...
Yeah, I do. My question's about Sherlock Holmes. Who summoned him? And when and where did they do it? I don't think I actually know. It would have been probably Roman, right? What do you mean? A master does more than just serve as a battery for their servant, but that is the most important aspect, as we have discussed previously. Through their contract, the master serves as an anchor to keep them rooted in reality. That's the biggest reason they need masters. Even then, those masters are of no help in battles between heroes. Compared to that, the magecraft support is just a nice bonus. What about rogue servants? Good question. Yeah, there have been servants in other singularities who didn't belong to either Chaldea's side or the enemy's side. But it was the land itself that summoned them, using the power of the Holy Grail which spawned the given singularity, in an attempt to put history back on its original track. Basically, rogue servants use the land as a kind of vessel, so it's no surprise they can act without a master. And of course, there were also rogue servants in some of the Lost Belts who didn't depend on the Holy Grail. Beowulf in Russia leaps to mind.
Then maybe that's what happened with Holmes, too. We first met him at the Atlas Institute, so...
No, hold on.
Huh?
The Atlas Institute isn't where he first showed up, remember? But he was at the Mages Association in London.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't thinking straight.
No, it's all good. Don't even worry your pretty little head, baby.
Yes, you're right, Senpai. He himself said he had left a message for us in London.
Interesting. In London, you managed to safely acquire the information I left at the Mages Association, right? It was just paperwork, but it must have been worth £1,000 to you at the time. I could definitely see the land summoning him in London. That part makes sense. But then how did he show up in Camelot and Shinjuku?
We've asked Holmes about that, and he said that he managed to prolong his materialization and ray-shifted on his own.
You mean like Miyamoto Musashi?
No, he can't do it repeatedly like she could. He said twice was his limit, and that it came at the cost of seriously weakening himself. According to him, those two forced ray shifts effectively rendered him incapable of combat.
I see. So that's why he did almost no fighting in Shinjuku.
After Shinjuku, he and Senpai, Master, formed an official contract. That got rid of his, debuffs, but also made it impossible for him to ray shift alone. At least that's what he said before.
I see. Well, that all makes sense. But still, something's still nagging at me. I can't figure it out what it could be.
Still, I can say this much without a doubt. Holmes, of all people, would never betray us. There's just no way. When you take all of his accomplishments, his attitude, his motives, and everything else about him into consideration, it's obvious there's no theory that could possibly explain why he would have done such a thing. Also, I stan him. So, please, back the fuck off before I cut a bitch. I trust Holmes completely.
How about you, Relly? No, I trust Holmes. Holmes is my Holmes. Ah, well, it doesn't matter either way. I'm just giving you guys some food for thought. Having said that, Relly, Mash, can you just forget about this whole discussion? This is Holmes we're talking about here. I don't want things getting awkward if you trust him. And if you start doubting him now, it's not going to take long for Sherlock freaking Holmes to figure that out.
That's easier said than done.
Maybe you should hit my head to make me forget. Why would I do that? I could just use a really basic spell for sealing away memories. It can only be cast if the target consents to it, though, and it comes with some restrictions.
What about me? How can I forget about this discussion?
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I return. Thank y'all for waiting patiently. All right, let's continue on here, and probably gonna wrap up the stream here soon. Whenever this little segment decides to end, which feels like it should be pretty soon. There's a file in Caldia's library on the storm border, number AG134458. Oh, is he giving us his friend code? Nice. I hid a memory sealing spell scroll under the Alpine Goat section. All you have to do is inscribe the date and time.
Okay, I'll try that.
Really, Mash. This is only a seal. It probably won't make you forget completely. Your subconscious will still remember this conversation. So if you really trust Holmes, then keep observing him and doubting him so we can put this at rest and trust him that much more. Got it? All right. See you tomorrow. Damn. Oh, it literally just, oh my god. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, I think we'll go ahead and call it there for the evening. Cutting it a little shorter than usual, but hey, you know what? That's fine considering the fact that, you know, it's we're about to start up an entirely new section. So don't want to start that with only about like 5 minutes left on the clock. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just call it there for the evening. All right. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in and check out the stream, even if it was just for a minute or two. Always appreciate anyone giving my stream any time out of their day. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Genshin. We're gonna try and finish off the events that we've got going on right now with the Little Witch Coven. I did manage to get Prune, so yeah. So I'll be able to have a event relevant unit on screen the entire time, so that should be nice. And yeah, we'll get that all finished up, and then the following week we'll probably start start up the main story mission. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my socials, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.